We'll start with the next topic, the movement of air winds. Okay. Now, what causes the movement of air and what decides whether this movement will be in form of gentle breeze, strong wind, or terrible storm? Okay. All these phenomena are the result of the changes that takes place in our atmosphere due to heating of air. So, the first cause of these movements is heating of air. Okay. Next is formation of water vapor. Okay. Now, this water vapor, which is formed due to heating of water bodies and the other activities of living organisms, okay, this causes the movement of winds. And let us see how it does. The atmosphere can be heated from below by radiation, and it is reflected back or re-radiated by the land and water bodies. Now let us see how this happens. See, this is our earth and this is the atmosphere. When the sun's rays or the radiations, they enter the earth. Okay. Now certain radiations, they go back to the sun, certain are absorbed by this earth. Okay. Now while going back, it has to pass through this atmosphere. Okay, because atmosphere is a blanket covering the earth. So some of the radiations are again absorbed by this atmosphere and some are absorbed by this earth. Okay, so what happens? On being heated, convection currents set up in the air. Okay, now what are these convection currents? Let us understand with this activity. Okay, now in this activity, as you can see, there's a beaker. In that beaker you have put a candle which we have lighted, and take an incense stick. Now this incense stick, you can see the vapors, the air vapors coming out of the incense stick. Now place this incense stick at different positions. First you place it outside the beaker, then you place near the rim of the beaker, then you place it exactly above the candle, and watch the vapors and the directions. Okay, how does the smoke go? Okay, now the patterns of the smoke will show the direction in which the hot and the cold air move. Now when the air is heated by radiation from the heated land or water, okay, the air rises up because it becomes light in weight. Okay, now there's one phenomenon that the land gets heated up faster than the water. Okay, similarly the water, it cools slower than the land. So remember these two things. The land gets heated up faster than water. This is the first phenomenon. So what happens? The air over the land will also get heated up faster than the air over the water bodies, that sea, oceans and rivers. Now due to all this, the movement of air or the wind occurs. Okay. Now let us look at the situation during the daytime. Suppose this is the land and this is sea. Okay. Now here during daytime the land will get heated up faster. So here above the land you will have hot air, and this hot air, because it is light in weight, it will go up. So you will have a low pressure region created here. Similarly, here in the sea, okay, the air will be comparatively cooler than the air above the land. Okay, so what happens when this hot air rises up? There's a space created here. So this cool air, it moves towards the land to take place the vacant place which is of the hot air. Okay, so what happens? The wind or the air, it flows from sea to the land. Okay, so during daytime the air flows from sea to land. Now exactly opposite happens in the night time. Now night time, what happens? The land gets cooler faster and the sea or the water, it gets cooled slower. So here you have hot air and here you will have cool air. So same thing happens here also. The low pressure region is created because the hot air rises up and the cool air from the land will try to enter here. So during night time, what will happen? The air or the wind will be blowing from land to sea, and during daytime it will be from sea to land. Okay, so because of this pressure difference, you have movement of air from one region to another. Okay, so that's why you have got land breezes and sea breezes. Okay, now there are one or two questions that what happens when there are low pressure areas and high pressure areas created at night. Okay, or what will happen in the coastal areas during night time. So during night time what will happen, the wind will be blowing from sea to land. But apart from all this, there are another two three reasons why the wind is formed, or why the air movements take place. The first thing, uneven heating of atmosphere. Okay, now atmosphere is different in different regions, so there again you have got uneven heating. So again uneven heating will cause air currents. Next is rotation of earth, and the third is presence of mountain ranges in the path of the wind. So all these factors, they cause air movement or winds. Okay, thank you.